Shabbat Shalom.
And welcome to the temple. We begin our service as we sing together Maya Yom Shabbat Shalom. How beautiful the day is, it is Shabbat.
Maya Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
We open our prayer books and we turn to page 172 to sing together Matzot.
Ma tohu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tohu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Israel.
We rise as we turn to page 195 for the Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch hu et Adonai, Amivorach, Amivorach, Baruch Adonai, Amivorach, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
And we read together on page 195. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Yotzer Or Uvore Choshech, Ose Shalom Uvore Et Hakol, Ameir Laaretz Veladarim Aleha Berachamim, Uvetuvo Mechadesh Bechol Yom Tamid, Maaseh Vereshit. מה רבו מעשיך אדוני, כולם בחוכמה עשית, מלאה הארץ קנייניך. תתברך אדוני אלוהינו על שבח מעשי ידיך, ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארו חסלה. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. We continue reading on page 196. The world is sunlight, restoring the soul, rejoicing the heart, bringing light to the eyes. More welcome than gold, a Torah from heaven. I have no light to give the morning. My Torah, my special human gift is words. As I bring my words forth from silence, welcome them, you who redeems the sun from darkness. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot. And we turn to page 200 for the calling of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod, Shem Kivod, Malchuto, Le'olam, Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated.
And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day shall be upon your heart, shall be upon your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
And we read together on the top of page 201. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. We turn to page 204 to sing together Mi Chamocha.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, osef ele. Ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la.
And we rise as we turn to page 205 for the tefillah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agite hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
Baruch ata Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Source of all being, we turn to you as did our people in ancient days. They beheld you in the heavens, they felt you in their hearts, they sought you in their lives. Their quest is ours. Help us to see the wonder of being. Give us the courage to search for truth. Teach us the path to a better life. So shall we, by our lives and our labors, bring nearer the world we envision, one of justice, freedom, and peace. Baruch ata Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. And we read together at the bottom of page 207. You are the open door that beckons me in. Peeking around the door frame, I begin to enter into your glory. You move me forward, O Eternal, to step beyond self-made boundaries. Lift my foot over the threshold that I might abide with you. In the house of the Eternal, I found my questions waiting to be posed. They filled me with wonder. Sit with me, Eternal Teacher. Encourage my seeking. As I fill my hours with your mitzvot, so shall I be filled. Send me through your door, stretching up to honor your name, sharing out this wonder, enriching myself in the giving. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch ata Adonai, mechaye hakol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך על הארץ כבודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו, מה אדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו אבינו ומלכינו, והושמיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch ata Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated as we sing together V'shamru on page 210.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור מרית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור מרית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור מרית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשו אדוני, עשו אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור מרית עולם. וביום השביעי שבות וינפש, שבות וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור מרית עולם.
We turn now to page 216 for the blessing for shalom, for peace and wellness and wholeness. Please join me. O God, may we never become complacent, faltering in our effort to build a world of peace. Let the nations know and understand that justice and right are better than dominion and conquest. May all come to see that it is not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit that life prevails. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch ata Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום.
שים שלום, שים שלום, שים שלום, טובה וברכה.
take a moment for a silent prayer. We all need healing and courage and strength in our lives, in the life of everyone that is dear to us. The Misha Berach, the prayer for courage and strength and healing, is on page 253. As we name in our hearts those we know that need courage and strength and healing, we join in singing the Misha Berach.
שבירך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאותינו. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi shebirach imotenu mikor habracha lotinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We rise and we turn to page 244 for Seder Kriyat HaTorah LeShabbat, the order of reading from the Torah on Shabbat.
In kamocha va'Elohim Adonai, in kimasecha, malchutecha, malchut kol amim, umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai imloch, le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitin, Adonai varich et amo shalom. Adonai varich et amo shalom.
We turn now to page 248. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Our God is one, Adonai is great, holy is God's name.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Lecha Adonai Hagedula V'Yogivura V'Yatiferet V'Ha והוד, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל לראש.
Please be seated. Our Torah portion is Vayetzeh. It's the story of Jacob leaving home. Vayetzeh means literally to exit or to leave. Going on a journey, he's escaping his brother Esau after he stole the blessing from Esau, and Esau wants to kill him. And he's running away, going on the way to the house of his uncle Laban, where he will eventually find his wives and have children and so on, but we don't know that yet. We'll know it later in our Torah portion. First, Jacob hits a place and has a very famous dream. We're going to read that part about the dream, where he encounters the messengers of God on a ladder going up and down. I just want to say something, that in our Torah portion, there are 3 dreams, encounters of Jacob with messengers of God. At the end of the Torah portion, he will, it says again that literally he hit a place or crushed in a place, just like it says it here, where he crushed into the messengers of God. And before leaving in the house of Laban, he also has a message from the messenger of God. So the messengers of God are playing an important part in our Torah portion. We will read the part about the dream that Jacob has in the beginning of his journey and the profound and deep teaching that Jacob is taking from that encounter with the messengers of God and with the vision of seeing and hearing God itself, and what Jacob has learned from that is relevant, I think, till today to us here in Louisville, Kentucky in the 21st century. But first we go to page 250 for the blessing before reading from the Torah. Please, Jennifer.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamborach, Baruch Adonai hamborach le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato, Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
ויצא יעקב מבאר שבע וילך חרנה, ויפגע במקום וילן שם כי באה השמש, ויקח מאבני המקום וישם מראשותיו, וישכב במקום ההוא ויחלום, והנה סולם מוצב ארצה וראשו מגיע השמיימה, והנה מלאכי אלוהים עולים ויורדים בו, והנה אדוני ניצב עליו ויאמר, אני אדוני אלוהי אברהם אביך ואלוהי יצחק. הארץ אשר אתה שוכב עליה, לך אתננה ולזרעך, והיה זרעך כעפר הארץ, ופרצת ימה וקדמה וצפונה ונגבה, ונברחו בך כל משפחות האדמה, ובזרעך, והנה אנוכי עמך ושמרתיך בכל אשר תלך, והשיבותיך אל האדמה הזאת, כי לא אעזבך, עד אשר אם עשיתי את אשר דיברתי לך. ויקץ יעקב משנתו ויאמר, אכן יש אדוני במקום הזה ואנוכי לא ידעתי. וירא ויאמר, מה נורא המקום הזה? אין זה כי אם בית אלוהים וזה שער השמיים. And this is the translation. And Jacob left Be'er Sheva and set out for Haran. Coming upon a certain place, he passed the night there, for the sun was setting. Taking one of the stones of the place, he made it his headrest as he lay down in that place. He dreamed, and a ladder was set on the ground with its top reaching to heaven. And messengers of God going up and coming down on it. And Adonai stood up above it and said, I, Adonai, am the God of your father Abraham and God of Isaac. The land on which you are lying I will give to you and to your descendants, and your descendants shall be like the dust of the earth, and you shall spread out to the west and to the east, to the north and to the south. Through you and through your descendants, all the families of the earth shall find blessing. And here I am with you. I will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this soil. I will not let go of you as long as I have yet to do what I have promised you. Waking from his sleep, Jacob said, Truly Adonai is in this place, and I did not know it. He was awestruck and said, How awe-inspiring is this place! This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate for heaven. This is a very famous dream about Jacob, and there's spiritual messages in it that follow us till today. I want to speak about just two things that Jacob is learning from the dream where he gets to see the messengers of God going up and down. The Midrash, the Jewish commentary, is trying to explain that phenomena of going up and down. There are two explanations that they give. I like both of them. I don't think that they're necessarily read into the text, but they're both very nice. One is that the messengers of God have a lot of work on earth, so they keep going up and down, going to their toil, to their missions, and going back to rest after they fulfill their mission, and to report to God after they fulfill the mission. And the other one I actually like more, even though I don't buy that much into it either. We know that God has created humanity in the image of God, and Jacob at that point, according to the Midrash, to the rabbis, is supposed to be a perfect person, really in the image of God, literally in the image of God. So the angels, the messengers are going down and they're seeing Jacob, but he looks like the divine, so they're going up and they're seeing God again, and that really throws them. So they keep going up and down. That they don't understand where is God. Is God on earth? Is God in heaven? Is God there or not? But that's not really what I want to talk about. I think that the most profound thing that Jacob has to say is, surely there's God, there's Adonai in this place, and I didn't know it. This is so profound, because what is Jacob actually saying to us about learning things, about acquiring knowledge? And here it's about knowing that God is in the place. If you think that you know, you won't learn anything. If you're sure that you know, you'll definitely won't learn anything. The only way to know, to learn something new, is to know that you don't know. I know that it doesn't make any sense, but it does. Because the only path, the only trail to knowledge, and in this case it's to know God, to know Adonai, and to know that Adonai is in this place, meaning Adonai is in your life. At least the teaching that we traditionally learn from that is not that there is a certain place where Adonai is and God is not in any other place. And the proof is actually in our Torah portion, because wherever Jacob goes, he's going to encounter the messengers of God. So it's about knowing that Adonai is in the presence of where you are. It doesn't have, Jacob renames the place to, it's called Luz, and he renames it to Bet-El, meaning literally the house of God. Every time you pass a synagogue or a church that is called Bethel, now you know the meaning, it means literally the house of God. But it really means that God is present wherever you let yourself find the presence of God. And the teaching of Jacob, and it's about any kind of learning, that if you're full of yourself and you mislead yourself to thinking that you know everything, then you will not learn anything new and you will actually not know anything. You will just be thinking that you know everything or know something. And the only condition to know, especially to know God, is to realize how little you know and that you do not know that. And I think that the challenge that it brings to our lives is an immense challenge. The fact that Jacob could have such an encounter and such a profound moment out of that encounter is challenging us. How do we find a way to have such an awesome moment? And I don't know what the answer there to that, but I want to share one answer that a great Jewish philosopher of the 20th century suggested. I'm not sure that he read it into this part of the Torah, even though he was a great commentator of the Torah and of the Bible. This Jewish philosopher name is Martin Buber. And Buber actually building more on something that we will read in next week's Torah portion. In next week's Torah portion, there's another profound moment coming from Jacob. This week's Torah portion is running away from his brother, but at the end of the Torah portion, he has to run away from his uncle. He's always, seems to be always on the run from someone, so he's running away from his father-in-law, who happens to be also his uncle, Laban, I think is the way you pronounce it in English. And next week he's going to come back home. But home is a very scary place because home is where his brother who wanted to kill him 20 years ago, or in this moment here, that's where his brother is. So he's going to really be afraid of encountering his brother. But when they actually encounter, and I know that I'm giving you here a spoiler for next week's Torah portion, his brother hugs him and kisses him, and Jacob says, I've seen your face and I've seen God in your face. I've seen the image of God actually in your face. Such a profound moment. And Buber on that, and maybe also on here, says the following, that the essence of our tradition is to teach ourselves that God is actually present at every other human being. And we meet the divine, we meet the sacred when we can truly see another human being, when we have this moment like Jacob had there, where we are capable of opening ourselves and seeing another person the way they are. You know, there's the golden rule that we have, don't do unto other people's stage, according to Buber, in human relationship, because that means that if I'm seeing Bill here in front of me or Marty, I shouldn't do to them what is hateful for me. But I am not seeing what is hateful to them. It's just about me. I'm looking at my own issues and I'm saying, okay, I hate when people do such a thing, so I won't do it to Bill. But maybe actually Bill likes it. And maybe he hates something else that I love. And Buber says the real golden rule is that you are capable of looking at another person and for a sacred moment seeing them as they are truly are. And at that moment you see the image of God, the essence of God that is present in every person. And if we get to be able to do that, then we get to that moment of Jacob here in his realization after the dream that God is present in this place and I didn't know. God is present at another human person and I didn't know it because I wasn't looking at the person the way he really is. Let's say the blessing after reading from the Torah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen.
Please rise.
V'zot haTorah she'asa Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael. V'zot haTorah she'asa Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael. Al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe, b'yad Moshe. Al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe, b'yad Moshe. V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael. V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael.
And we turn now to page 256 to sing together Etz Chaim.
Etz Chaim hi lama chazikim ba v'tomecha me'ushar derachiha darkinoam v'chol netivotah shalom. Hashivinu Adonai ilecha v'nashuva Chodesh, Chodesh Yaminu, Chodesh Yaminu ki kedem.
We turn now to page 283 for the Aleinu. Please join me as we read together. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spreads out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else.
ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Please be seated. We continue together on the top of page 287. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We turn to page 293. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially Jonathan Zaborski, Ana Luz Gonzalez, H. Brent Bass, David Ben-Gurion, Elizabeth Catching-Betts, Alex Diamond, David Sag, Selma Smith, A. Berkowitz, Jerome D. Berman, Caroline Ensign, Violet Flegel, Jane Knipp, David Kreitzer, Jean N. Bachrach, Leopold Fleischaker, Philip Friedman, Leah Goldberg, Rhoda Henry, Leslie Henry, Elizabeth Myers, Hyman Rothman, Emmanuel Weinstock, Stuart Flexner, Catherine King, Elise Medinger, Donald Sarno, Meyer Siegel, Peggy Vine, Richard Bronner, Anthony Handmaker, Mitchell Netter, Samuel Stoller, Melvin Bellman, Jane Goldstein, Barbara Kerson, Jessica Morrison, Sylvia Ruby, Clara Tuckman, Morton F. Baum, Victor Cohen, Mary Friedman, Harry Geisberg, Frida Linker, Josephine L. Marks, Abe Lyons, Louis Glazer, and in recent days, Jack Benjamin, Andrea Bernson. We think of our loved ones, whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories of our loved ones in our hearts, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memory of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction to us all. Our closing song is Oseh Shalom. We ask God to bring peace and wellness and wholeness to all humanity.
Oseh Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu, Ol kol Israel, ve'imru amen. Hu ya'aseh Shalom עלינו ועל כל ישראל, אמן. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. ישראל ואמרו אמן. ועל כל ישראל אמן.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Please say Shabbat Shalom to at least one person you never met before. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Well, hosting.